Welcome to episode 6 of Getting Down with GarageBand. In this episode, we are going to investigate the different options for connecting instruments or microphones for recording acoustic instruments and voice recording. Now, depending on which type of computer you are using, there are a few different options for getting sounds into GarageBand. If you're using a laptop, you should have a built-in microphone, which is the most basic way of recording audio. Although this won't give us the best quality, it's handy for doing simple voice recording or for simply trying out some of the features that are available to use. Also, on laptops, there are two audio ports located on the side, one for connecting a line-in signal and one for connecting headphones or higher quality speakers. The main difference between most laptops and desktops is that desktop models do not come with a built-in microphone. If you are using a desktop, you will need to connect a microphone or instrument to the line-in port located on the back of the computer. This is the same for Mac Minis or Mac Pro Towers. If we want to take our quality to the next level, we can look at attaching an audio interface using USB or FireWire. Both USB and FireWire should give us similar results, depending on the specific interface we are using. Most of the interfaces available will come with a preamp for connecting a microphone, a line-in for connecting a keyboard or a drum machine, and even an instrument input for connecting an electric guitar or a bass. Some even provide MIDI connections for playing the software instruments found in GarageBand. The difference between a line-in and an instrument input is that electric guitars and keyboards send their signals out at different levels or amplitudes. An electric guitar will work in a line-in, but it won't sound quite as good as it will when using an instrument input. The same goes for connecting a keyboard to an instrument input. Now let's see how these options work. First, we're going to listen to a recording using the built-in mic on my laptop. Before opening GarageBand, let's look under the speaker icon at the top of the screen. If we hold down the Option key and click the speaker, it shows us our options for both sound coming into and going out of the computer. We want to make sure the built-in microphone is selected here. Now we can look at GarageBand. We'll start by opening a real instrument track in GarageBand. After we create the new track, we can see the record button is lit, letting us know that when we start recording, we will be recording directly onto this track. This is just a simple recording of an acoustic guitar, so we can see what it sounds like. Like I said before, this is the most basic way to get real-world sounds into GarageBand. It also gives us the lowest quality. This is fine if you are producing a simple project and simply need to get something done. But if we want to get a cleaner sound, we need to investigate another option. If we only have the ports available on the computer, the next best step to take would be to connect a microphone preamp or a mixer to the line-in port on the computer itself. To do this, you would need a cord that connects from the output of the preamp or mixer, whether it's a 1/4-inch phono plug or a standard RCA connection, to an 1/8-inch plug that fits in the line-in port itself. This is similar to your typical headphone plug. Once we have that connected, we can then again option-click the speaker icon at the top of the screen and choose the line input. The big difference we should notice here is that the built-in microphone recording generally picks up the sound of the computer fan as it's connected to the computer itself. Using a higher quality microphone that we can move away from the computer lets us get a better signal with less noise from the computer itself. Also, if you're not using a laptop, this would be your first option for inputting signals from the real world. Now let's hear what we get when we use a high-quality USB or FireWire interface. My interface connects using FireWire. There are many different interfaces on the market you can choose from. If you do a quick search for audio interface on the internet, you should see a pretty good list and a great range of prices. I'm also using a high-quality condenser microphone, which can give great results, but it's good to keep in mind that if you're in a room with background noise such as air conditioning, a sensitive microphone will add this noise to your recording. This is just to show you that you have some options right away, but you can take certain steps to make certain improvements when working on your material. Remember, there are 10 parts to this series, so stay tuned for more Getting Down with GarageBand.